Alright, what is good YouTube? It's your boy Legendary E, and we are back here on the second channel with my favorite series of NBA 2K20. We're rolling with the Throwback Nets, we're episode number 6, and we're in 2012. And we got 60 wins. The team has actually been playing really good. And if you guys have missed any previous episode, the other two are on this channel. I got a link to the entire playlist. A link to that will be in the description below, but I've moved this series over here full time. I got a lot of ideas for this channel, my main channel, and my third channel, which is going to primarily be sports and stuff like that. But this team has been killing it, man. Picking up Kyrie Irving in the draft, I told you guys this was the right move. We need a point guard who can do it all. And he can do it all, and having him here and players like Joakim Noah and J.R. Smith, J.R.'s really shooting efficient from the field. Bringing those guys in and PG's just developing. That helped out this team so much. They are holding us in the MVP race, but it's all good, man. But if you guys enjoy this series, make sure you go ahead and like it up and, of course, subscribe. But I appreciate all the love. Kyrie's not even getting a nod for Rookie of the Year, which is pissing me off. At the end of this entire series, we finish off with 63 wins. And, I mean, it's cool that we don't get an MVP candidate because KD put up 35, 11, and 5 on 43% from the field. 50, 40, 90. He was incredible. But the fact that Kawhi got Rookie of the Year on a garbage-ass team while averaging like 2 more points, to me, is just killing me. His team was terrible, one of the worst teams in the league, and he got it when Kyrie was better all around. James Harden was 6th man of the year, and it's crazy because Kyrie's actually he was pushing for Rookie of the Year late in the season. But the fact that it's kind of close between Kyrie and Jonas Valanciunas is insane to me. Dwight Howard is Defensive Player of the Year. No surprise there. Dwight Howard was a defensive monster. This time he's not even going over to Orlando. Chip Richardson, out-of-generated player from 2K. Most improved player on the Rockets. And Pop wins Coach of the Year because the Spurs got a super team. They got a really good team. Now, All-NBA first team is CP, Derrick Rose, KD, LeBron, and Dwight Howard. That team is fire, man. It's fire. The second team is Dwayne Wade. Kyle Lowry was not that good in Houston. He's only an 84. Timmy D, Melo, and Boogie. On the third team, it's going to be Darren Williams, Gilbert Arenas, Joe Johnson, Chris Bosh, and Chris Kaman. I mean, it's not insane, but Gilbert was kind of washed by these years, but fun. Looking at the defensive teams, Dwayne Wade, Chris Paul, Tim Duncan, LeBron, and Dwight Howard. LeBron, you used to be that guy on defense. Second team is Kobe, Tony Allen, KG, Iggy, and Roy Hibbert. I forgot all about Roy Hibbert. And the rookie team, we got Kyrie, Jonas Valanciunas, Kawhi. It is insane that he finished that close. He thinks he's Rookie of the Year, but his team was bad, and I had better numbers than him. Like, it's crazy. Even Kyrie thinks that he should have been Rookie of the Year. JJ Rice and freaking Cantor, bruh. They're here playing with us. The second team is Jimmy Butler, who's #1 overall pick. Kemba, Tobias Harris. Yeah, let's get straight into our playoff matchup because let's see what we can actually do. I think that we're going to shock a lot of these guys. Of course, we're the #1 seed. We got Toronto in the first round. Toronto got Calderon, DeMar DeRozan, Turkoglu. All right, so he left Orlando, obviously. Chris Bosh is still on that team. Derek Favors. Tobias Harris off the bench. Amir Johnson. Steve Novak. Yo, Steve Novak used to be that guy. Steve Franchise? This team is, I mean, it's really nostalgic, but I don't think it's really a good team like that. But we do go up. It's tied up 1-1. Come on, you guys. Do not fold like that. They go up 2-1. And I'm not liking these vibes at all. Let's hop into Simcast. Because right off the bat, I'm not liking the way that things are going right now. And they actually got us. We got to come back a little bit. Come on, you guys. Don't go out like that. Don't go out like those. This is actually a close game. 7-point lead. Kyrie got 37. I got to hop in. Here's DeMar DeRozan with the rock. He's crossing up JR. He's on the drive. DeMar is really hard to stop on the drive, but they do get the layup right there. DeMar is really good. He's really good on the drive. Like, do not sleep, man. DeMar DeRozan, homie, was a bucket back then. He still kind of is just Kyrie with the layup. I'm telling you, playing with Kyrie is so easy because he got handles. He has everything that I need, and he can shoot. And he's an amazing finisher as well. Here's PG. Easy dunk right there. We're cutting this lead down. It's only about a 2-point deficit right now, and this team is actually going off. So let's stop this. We got to stop this. Why? They let Calderon hit back-to-back threes on us, man. Calderon was smacking the ball in this game. Like, we couldn't stop him from three. He could go through a screen, be wide open. We got to work on that. Definitely got to work on that. Great put back by Noah. In the end, we lose 111 to 106. Chris Bosh did nothing. Kyrie played his heart out. and we still took that L. It's alright though. It's alright though. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna have to just figure it out. But right now, things aren't looking good for us. We're gonna get upset by the 8th freaking seed. Like, it's 3-1 them. Let's not fold. Please, let's not fold. Come on, y'all. Let's see what we can actually go on. This is a close game, but they are come on. Come on, y'all. Do not choke. This is a super close game. I have to hop in again because we're down by 1, and I'm not gonna lose this game. Here's Kyrie drawing the foul. Kyrie, take the lead in this game. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This man is kind of folding, but he does tie up the game right now. 20 seconds left. Let's see what we can actually going. We're down again. Here's Kyrie. Get the ball by Noah. Great putback. Let's get it. Let's get it. Tie game again. And now we're in overtime. Kyrie. J.R. Smith. Now, J.R., you're just not going to stop him in transition. Like, I found that out really early on that if you get J.R. in space, that man is a bucket. Here's PG on the drive. Catches a body real quick. Not like a ferocious body, but, you know, he dunked on somebody's head top. Like, yeah. Yeah, but here's Kyrie Irving again. He sees JR with the cut. Throws the oop. I'm talking about plays like that where having JR on this team, he's such a good piece because he shoots so well from the field. So well. But we are able to take this game 1-12 to 108. Yeah, man, having JR on this team, JR is so damn athletic, but we do win a game. We're still down 3-2. We got to force the game 7 right now. But then we'd be playing Orlando with Dwight Howard, and that team is tough as well. But let's see what we can actually go. We actually kind of blow them out in this game. Almost a 20-point victory. Paul George with 30, 12 of 21 shooting. Kyrie was, you know, he was all right as well. DeMar DeRozan, I'm telling you, DeMar is good, but we are able to force the game 7 on these boys. We're playing at home. We cannot lose in New Jersey. Oh my gosh. Oh my, why couldn't we do this before? 2K is so weird with that, but they blow a 3-0 lead or 3-1 lead. And this team was fire, man. This team was definitely fire. J.R. Smith led us in points. Tobias Harris only missed 1 shot. What? He only missed 1 3. He was actually insane for them. They honestly should have played through him more. But, hey, it is what it is. The baby Raptors are starting to, you know, choke early on. But, you know, it's all good. We got the Magic with Ricky Rubio, Tony Allen, Vince Carter, Rashard Lewis, and Dwight Howard. The defense on this team is incredible. It's incredible. Tony freaking Allen, Dwight Howard, Ricky Rubio, and Vince Carter was a decent defender as well. This team has some clamps. Like, this team has clamps on them. Let's not hold them. And this is a really, really close game, especially in game number 1. A really, really close game. We're only up, but we actually walk out of here with the dub. Paul George went off in this game. Paul George went off a lot. Kyrie also shot really well from the field as well. For them, Dwight Howard, you know, 16 boards, something easy for him. But we go up 1-0 in this series. And this is actually kind of interesting because I was expecting them to run through us. But all these games have been pretty close, but we are holding on to the lead right now. We just can't choke this thing away. But we're up 2-0 on them. We're up 2-0 on the Orlando Magic. I'm telling you, man, this is actually critical because normally 2K, if you are good during the regular season, you fold. We go up 3-0. 3-0. J.R. Smith. Amazing. J.R. low-key carried us. Some of these guys shot really bad from the field, but J.R. carried. Dwight Howard, 19, 22 boards, 4 blocks. I guess he has to score more, but we're about to sweep the Orlando freaking Magic. And they got a squad. Like, they got a really good squad now. They are trying to, you know, stop us from sweeping them. They actually have a lead right now. Come on, you guys. I kind of want to hop in. I kind of don't want to hop in. I expect us to score again. But let's see what we can actually get going. Here's Brook Lopez. Money shot. Let's go. Tie game. Tie game. But yeah, man, I'm really enjoying this series. Like I said before, man, I haven't had this fun in 2K in a long time. And I think it's because the throwback rosters. Now, 2K21 starts off in a few weeks. And I plan on having a series on this channel. I do want to have a main one on my main channel. But I do want to keep one on this channel as well. So let me know what team you guys want to see for 2K21 in the comment section below. Here's J.R. Smith driving to the rack, getting clamped up because this team is, like I said, amazing defensively. We take a shot with Bibby. It's off. Go up with Joakim Noah. Easy little layup right there. Tie game once again, 93-93. He should have just dunked it, but at least he made it, so I'm not tripping about that. They leave Atkins wide open. He hits a 3. which is terrible for us because now we're forced to answer back and, you know, playoff P in full effect. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's typically how it goes. And we take that L and they avoid getting swept. I hope that we aren't the team to now blow a wide margin lead, but yeah, we actually cooked them in game number 5, 136 and 117. Brook Lopez led the way for us, and we get these boys up out of there pretty fast, if you ask me. Yeah, really fast. Like, I kind of expected more, but they didn't have a shot. And we got Boston, and Boston, you guys know at this time, 2012, Boston still, you know, they had the remnants of their washed super team, but all these guys still have really good overalls, but they now have Mike Conley instead of Rondo, Ray Allen, Pierce. They got Robin Lopez on this team. This team gonna be hacking. This team gonna be hitting you upside the head, hacking, doing all that nonsense, and they got us in game 1. My goodness, they got us by 19 points in game number 1. Dang, because even though we're like the young team, but they still got it. Now, right now we do take the 3-2 lead on them, just simming around. But can we make the NBA Finals in year number 2? Yes, it's like year 2. Oh my gosh, we smoked them. We smoked them. Kyrie wasn't even all that in this game. But we get them boys up out of here because neither was their team. Like, all these guys are kind of washed. I mean, they still got good overalls, but they're not good. And we end up in the NBA Finals against Steve Nash, Jason Richardson, Grant Hill, Amari Stoudemire, Greg Oden, who puts up ridiculous numbers. This team might be the team to knock us out because they got age, they got overalls, they got experience. This team is really good. Like, we have no answer for Greg Oden. Yeah, I know that Noah's good on defense, but Greg Oden is good on defense, and he's just a better center. And Amari Stoudemire, we have no answer. Brook Lopez is not gonna stop that. He's not stopping that. But we go up 3-0 real fast. Hold on, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was completely wrong. Let's check the box score in all of these games. In game 1, Kyrie played great. He hit 4 of 7 from the 3, 28 points. PG with 20 points. They just don't have the scores, huh? Because Steve Nash is passing that rock. But no one is scoring over 21 for them. Kyrie has 31 in this game. I was expecting them to be a good team, but Steve Nash, he is a better facilitator than he is scorer. So that makes sense. But dang, I didn't expect them to go out like this. They going out sad. Really, really sad. And we're about to win an NBA championship, y'all. We are really about to win an NBA championship with this super young roster. And once again, I don't think that this happens if I get Kawhi, because then I don't have a point guard. And I think that was the biggest thing for me, is just knowing, having the gift of hindsight and knowing that point guards really is what makes or breaks the team majority of the time. And just seeing us need a point guard and somebody who can do it all. Yeah, I'm going to take him. He can dribble, he can score, he can defend, he can do a lot of things. But look at that pass, man. They leave Courtney Lee wide open. But this is honestly good. I did not expect us to be this good in the NBA playoffs. First off, I thought that the Magic would give us more trouble. And then I thought that the Suns would definitely be that team to beat us. But these boys, I mean, granted, at this point, Steve Nash is 40 years old. At this point, Steve Nash is actually completely washed in real life. Greg Oden in real life is at the league. But in this simulation, all these guys are relatively high overalls. And Amari Stoudemire, we really have no answer. But since they can't space the floor, and Steve Nash isn't a scorer, they're not doing anything, and Steve Nash gets blocked by PG. But dang, let me know what you guys think about this series, because we are already starting this thing off with an NBA championship in Kyrie Irving's rookie season. And you can argue that he's the best player on this team. I mean, yeah, Paul George is better, and yeah, a few guys have better overalls, but without Kyrie, we ain't here. That's for sure. That's for sure. But we got a lot of guys on this team, so I'm not sure who's finals MVP. I've seen a lot of great scoring numbers from Paul George as well as Kyrie Irving. It's more than likely going to be one of those two, but just seeing this team is actually insane, because we are able to bring the New Jersey Nets a championship, man. Them Knicks fans are in pain right now. They're in pain right now. And we got J.R. Smith a ring in New Jersey, bruh. I really like this. Let me know what you guys thought about this video in the comment section below. Like it up, and of course subscribe. In this scenario, PG has a ring, so he can talk to Dame any way he wants to. And Kyrie Irving, he's starting off his rookie season like these, man. Like Magic Johnson win a championship level. This team was terrible last year. Really, really bad. And we also have the youngest finals MVP in NBA history in Kyrie Irving, because Magic was 21 as well. But, yeah, Magic was 21, but I think Kyrie Irving is 20. But regardless, Kyrie Irving's birthday is after Magic's, which would make him the youngest Finals MVP in NBA history, which is insane to me. He put up 26 points per game. He almost got 7 assists. He shot 52% from the field and 42% from the three. He put on a show. He put on a show in the NBA Finals, and that was actually a really great sight. Like I said, man, I've been enjoying this series. The series is really good. And just looking at some of the finals numbers, Greg Oden was the 3rd leading scorer in the entire finals. Like, we controlled 4 out of the top 5 scorers in the entire series. They had nobody, and Steve Nash was kind of hurt. But this team was just not good, and they all shot terribly from the field, so I guess we were clamping them up as well. But yeah, man, just looking at this roster for this season, Brook Lopez, for some reason, is our highest overall, but fine. But Brook Lopez, Joakim Noah, Paul George, J.R. Smith, Yi Jillian. We got a lot of guys on this team that were just getting down. Like Kyrie Irving, obviously Finals MVP. He should have been Rookie of the Year. He should have been Rookie of the Year. Cut it out. He easily should have been Rookie of the Year. But fine, Kawhi can have that award. We'll just keep the championships. We'll take the championships. But Courtney Lee, Mike Bibby, like, this team was really, really cool. So let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section below. And like it up, and of course, subscribe. The next episode will be the off season. Let me know who we should target in the 2012 NBA draft, because we do have like a really late draft pick because we're really a good team. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below. We're not going to be able to get Anthony Davis, Bradley Beal, or any of those guys, or Dame Dollar. But, who knows? Maybe we can get a steal at the end of it like Chris Middleton. Who knows? But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. I am out. Like it up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace, y'all.